Thank you.
Let's call the meeting to order. You got anything, Matt?
No, sir.
Tim? You said to be in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. Go ahead and read the minutes.
The Monroeville Town Council met on November 5th at 7 p.m. with the following members present: Don Gerardo, Chad Heffernan, Joan Multmeyer, and Rich Stevenson. The minutes of the October 1st meeting were read. Rich made a motion to approve, seconded by Joan and Cass. Motion to approve a negotiation for half the cost for the drainage by the pizza shop, with the owner replacing, or the cost for the other half and replacing the sidewalk was made by Joan, seconded by Chad and Cass. With nothing further to discuss, Rich made a motion to adjourn, seconded by Joan and Cass.
Any additions or corrections? Being none, we need to accept the minutes as read.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, likewise. Clear pass. Tim?
I've got nothing. Bobby signed what I need.
Bobby?
We need to discuss the wage rates for next year.
Yes.
If we're going to increase those, and by how much.
Did you make one up for 5%?
I have 3%, 4%, and 5%, and I also have amounts, if anybody wants to know those.
I would go with the 5% because everything's so expensive myself.
I'm good with that.
I think last year we did 4.
Yeah. We need a motion
I'll make
to,
that motion.
we have a motion
Second.
and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, likewise. Clear pass.
I also would like to get it approved to move around appropriation amounts to fit the budget, just because we went over like on electricity, you know, things like that, just moving negative amounts around.
Yes, we need to do that in the form of a motion.
Make that motion.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, likewise. Clear pass.
And the last thing that I have is, as you can see, like how my printer is printing things.
I was gonna ask.
As it heats up more and more, the more black streaks that I get. I don't think the type of printer that we have now is available anymore, and I know Keystone does not sell them, so I'm looking. Just wanted to get an approval to purchase a new printer. It could be 2,000, it could be 5,000, like somewhere probably between there. The printer that we have currently is about 25 to 30 years old.
Oh, jeez.
It's old.
I'm surprised it's still working. It's
But
surprising.
that's the printer you use to, for
Yeah,
water
that's-
bills and everything, right?
Everybody
Oh, yeah.
is in agreement to buy a printer, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
do it.
we'll do it in the form of a motion when the bill's turned in then.
Okay, I will look for one of those and keep you informed.
Okay. Tim? Okay, I've got a couple things. The pizza shop, we agreed on $2,750.
That's what we're giving them, or,
That's our portion, and they're gonna pay everything else. And there'll be somebody in there within the next month to 6 weeks. Whoever's taking it over is from Woodburn, and he supposedly has pizza experience.
And that was to repair what?
the drain.
Okay, sewer ponds. We're working on upgrading the sewer plant, but in order to present to the EPA, we need to do a sonar survey of the lagoons to determine how much sludge is in them. It's $6,300. So to make his presentation with the state more informative, he told me that we need to do that. The guy, Jim from ERI. So if that's okay, let's put it in the form of a motion. We should be able to take that out of TIF, I believe. I don't know if there's money in sewer or not, but there's probably, depending on if there's money there, probably just take it out of sewer and leave the TIF alone. But if there's not, take it out of the TIF.
I'll look at it. Are we gonna get invoiced?
Yeah, we'll get an invoice. It'll be from Sonar survey proposal.
Do you know if
It'll
that'll
be,
this year or next year?
yeah. If
Okay.
you want to put it in the form of a motion,
I'll make that motion.
I can say.
got a second? Got a second? I got a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye, opposed,
When's this gonna be
likewise.
done?
What?
When's this gonna be done? This year? Or is it gonna be on next year?
I don't know. The proposal to the state, they're negotiating with the state to try to be able to discharge without any stream flow. That's what we're trying to do. Contract for ERI. Basically, they will stay with the same rate that they charged us last year, he said. So if that's okay, and that's who we've been using right along, so. Okay, they're gonna replace the bridge on Monroeville Road, going to CME. And I'm trying to get them to include a sidewalk on the south side so that we can complete that circle out there. That's it. Joan,
No,
Who's doing that bridge? You know,
county.
the county's doing it.
Yeah, no, we don't have much in it, but I had talked to them about it before, and when it started to come up, they got a hold of it.
Man, the sidewalk, they'll put that as part of the project when they're doing
Yeah,
the thing?
it would be
Okay.
part of the project, yeah.
They just do the bridge, or would they do the whole, like? would-
No, they'll do the bridge.
But I mean, the sidewalk would be across the bridge,
Yeah, it'll be across the bridge.
and then who has to do the rest of the sidewalk up?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But if you don't get it put in,
Yeah.
you're never gonna get a sidewalk.
Right. Get it across.
Is this the one they're doing in January? I thought Bill said they were starting a bridge sometime in January.
They must be reasonably close, because I had gotten some estimates from Fleming on moving the water line, and it was crazy money. $265,000 to move the water line. But that was padded a little bit because I did not want to be short. I'd rather be over than not be there, because then all of a sudden it'll fall back on us, because this will be included in the project, moving the water line, because the water line's right close to the bridge mounts.
So who pays, a county or a grant?
I don't know who's paying. I know that I've talked to the county and I've talked to the engineering firm both, so
Not us, is all you know.
not us. But
Yeah.
I think it would be great if it's there. Okay, and I asked you about the territory and the, yeah, you,
I
okay,
think we did that a few months ago, so I'll
Right.
be able to find that.
okay.
Where are we on getting somebody to help the town guys, either either a new superintendent or on the other end, just help for them. Those
Well,
two guys are gonna.
I talked to Abe today, I talked to Larry today too, and I didn't really get an answer back from him,
Well,
so.
if we don't get somebody to take over the superintendent job, I think we're gonna have to hire somebody
Somebody
To
else
do the
help
other
them.
end.
to do
Yeah.
the other end, because this time of
Yeah.
year, you know,
But he doesn't want the superintendent's job, I
Yeah.
can tell you that. I
Right.
mean, I talked to him at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and he said, nah, I don't want it.
yeah.
Right.
And I said, well, we'll get you some help one way or
Between
the other.
he and Tim, they're doing a pretty good job, you know? I know they don't like doing it.
Yeah, they actually are.
It's this time of year, besides plowing
Well-
snow and we're gonna have a lot of water main breaks when it starts freezing and thawing and stuff. That's when we get them all, so they're gonna need the help.
Yeah.
Sometime, I've got, I think, 3 more applications I will send to you guys. I don't know if you've looked at them.
I looked at that one, the one guy was as old as me. And so I looked at the one, and the guy graduated like 3 years after me. So I was pretty sure we didn't want him.
I've
I know
perused
that
through them
Jay's
all.
just-
I mean, there was a couple that might be worth talking to.
Yeah, they're,
A bunch that weren't worth talking to, I don't think.
Right.
well, it's hard to believe that you can have 4 pages of experience and you're 23 years old and you've had 2 jobs. Hold it.
That's called artificial intelligence. You can tell he fed that into AI and he spit out what that job does.
No, there's one of them that if you looked at it, it had 3 pages, line per line of all the things they've done.
Yeah, so-
They ain't old enough to have done that.
There must have
And
been
there was one I kinda liked, and, but the jobs he's had were pretty good, but it was for the state at one point, and now he's working, doing the same kind of job for the county. Why would you go from the state to the county? I mean, those would be some questions we'd have to ask if we interview him. It seems like that's the wrong direction to be going.
Yeah, well,
Because
that'd
I'm
be
sure the
my,
county pays a lot more than the state pays a lot more than the county for that same type of job,
Mm-hmm.
so, doesn't make any sense.
Send us the next 3, or the other ones, so we can look at
yeah,
them.
I will send you the other ones that I've got down there and we'll do it sometime next week.
Okay.
If that's, will you still be off
No, I'll go back tomorrow, but anytime after,
after 4? Okay, okay.
That's all I got.
the pizza shop, I was gonna ask you if you had talked to her, but other than that.
Oh, the pizza, yeah, no,
See if you
Yeah.
come to an agreement with her, that was my
Yeah.
question.
On that, is she paying everything up front, or are we gonna get a bill?
I want to pay her. That way, if there's any problems, they're her problems, not our problems.
I would just want copies of what she paid to make sure that's really how much she paid.
So you just reimburse.
Right, no, that's not a problem. I know the guy that's gonna do it, so. And he wanted 3,900 for his part, plus the sidewalks. So, as long as,
It's not mine, I don't even have my keys.
then I said, okay, I'm not sitting on my keys.
These are in here, so I can't keep on to read.
Okay.
Can you tell? It's you.
Okay.
All right, I got a window.
Drive the black car.
Well, there's 2.
Yeah,
There's
no.
2 cars going on.
Who drives the black car?
Jeep?
You might be peeping.
Is it a Jeep?
I can't tell from this angle. Yeah.
The only way it's moving
Okay,
is somebody's actually breaking in it, because I usually just lock my keys in it.
Here,
Let me
let's
step out and step around real quick, because that's unusual.
get a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Get out of here.